Hello everyone, this is Mo again, and today's video will be different. I got a request to make a video about how did I learn English, and I'm gonna share with you how I learned, like the ways that helped me to learn English. It doesn't mean you should only follow the ways that I'm sharing. I'm just sharing my own experience. So before I start, I just want to let you know that I was taking English classes for 12 years. The teachers were not native speakers, so when we were in class, they were using Arabic to teach English, and we did not speak English in class at all, so it wasn't really helpful. So yeah, here we go. I'm gonna share with you how I learned English. It all started when I went to study abroad in the US. When I went to the US, my English level was really bad. I only knew like hey, how are you? That's all. That's really all what I knew. I went there with my cousin and we both were helping each other. We struggled a lot trying to communicate and ask for helps or like buying groceries or basic things. So first thing I did is go into a language center and I took an exam to decide which level my English is, and I took the exam and I was in level 3. I wasn't really confident in my English level and I struggled a lot. I failed the level. I took the level again, then I passed, then I went to level 4 and 5 and I passed all levels, then I went to college. But even though I passed all the levels and went to college, my first year in college was really bad. I did not practice enough. Everything I learned in the language center was only on paper, I just read, do homework, then go back home and only speak Arabic like with my cousin or like my friends from back home. Didn't help me at all to learn English. And that takes us to the second point, which is international friends. When I was at the language center, I only knew like few international friends, and I wasn't really close to them. I was really shy because of my English. I did not know if I'm making sense or not, and I think same for them as well. Like we both were afraid to communicate. I do not speak their language, they do not speak my language, and you should be friends with your classmates so after school you can practice what you have learned. You all will be in the same level, so do not be afraid to make mistakes or anything. It will really improve, at least like with listening and speaking, and that's all what you need. And third thing is, do not be afraid to make mistakes. Do not be around negative people who always try to make you feel bad about your skills, what you want to learn, what you want to achieve. You cannot learn anything without making mistakes, so don't be afraid. Just be yourself. Practicing is more important than the things you learned in the language center. And that's the fourth point actually, is to practice. The language center is only like 30% of the process. It's all up to you. Like, okay, you learn things, are you gonna use them? If you're not gonna use them, then you're gonna lose them. Even with me right now, even though I graduated, I feel like my English skills are not as good as when I first graduated because I'm not using English here. Practice until you get it. Do not be afraid to make mistakes. Everyone makes mistakes. That's how we learn. And I failed my first level 3, and here I am. So fifth one is TV shows. I highly recommend watching Friends because of how they use English. They use it really slow, it's so clear, and you will have someone like Ross who will always correct people grammar, and during the show, you can learn new words, new phrases, new slangs, and you can use it to practice as well. Like you can pick up a line, then you can practice it with your international friends. So yeah, I think we all grew up watching movies in English, TV shows, so we picked up some words or lines. So we understand like a little bit. It's a really good start to learn the language. And the last thing I did is to volunteer on campus. I worked with the International Center as events planner, so there was like a lot of communication with public speakers and our teams as well. For example, marketing team to market the topic that we want to share, and it was like a weekly event. We have a coffee hour every Friday from 3 to 4. So we will have a presentation. Sometimes I present myself or like my other colleagues, and it's really fun, and I think it helped me a lot. In the end, it's not your first language. It's okay to make mistakes. Do not be afraid. Be with positive people, really. They will push you forward to achieve whatever you want. You have to practice to get to the next level. If you don't practice, you're gonna lose everything you have learned. I feel like I'm losing a lot because I'm not practicing here. I don't have anyone to practice with. I only use English at work, and it's not perfect, you know, like everyone is not speaking English fluently. Just find your motivation, learn the language, and always practice over and over and over again. Do not be afraid to make any mistakes. It's okay, it's not your first language. That was everything that I had for today's video. I hope you found this video really useful. If you have any other ways, please leave a comment below. Share, like, subscribe. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you in the next one. This video was really hard to make because I made a lot of mistakes in English. To make the video, you do not see what's behind the scenes.